Last we met, I said I had some projects to complete. So I have completed them. I did go through and clean all the little green dots off of this. So that was great. Did that. There are no more green dots from splatter. Yay! This was the opposite side of this. And I completed it. I'm calling that complete. This is what it looked like before. It was just the streaks of teal, iridescent. And I put some shapes and objects and colors. Of course, they're all the same colors. It's white and aqua, kind of an aqua-y teal, iridescent, and gray. And I tried to make sure that they were all kind of like different little shapes. So this would be a good, jigsaw puzzle. So, and then this side has more of a form. This was the light blue and the dark blue. And I don't know why, but I had really wanted to do one of those like Japanese, like, like when I did that Japanese painting for my son, with the mountains and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? Like the Asian inspired one. Okay. I had looked at a bunch of Asian art and I love that waves one. You know, the waves one. And, so I decided to make a waves picture from like my own perspective and memory, and it's definitely not an exact copy. And yeah, this is what I came up with. And then I compared it to the real thing, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't even, it's inspired by. But obviously that's a block print. And mine is not a block print. So you can see that obviously I tried not to do the colors the same. I did try to, the sky is going this way and then the paint is flowing just like water would flow. I don't know. That was my thought. It's my version of it. Do I have to like justify why it looks different? I shouldn't. Because, when you do something and it's inspired by something, obviously you're going to do your own take. And it's not going to be an exact replica. It's not going to be an exact copy. It's going to be your version of kind of what you see it as. So, and obviously theirs was daylight and there were actually little fishermen and boats and stuff. And it's completely different. So, there you go. And then I did this one. And you guys had seen this partially done. You had seen that there were all these colors in the background. And I had only ever done this. And this. And this. And I went back through. And I actually did an additional coat of yellow. Which it doesn't look like it. But I really did. To make the yellow less streaky. I don't mind some streaks because there are other places where the aqua is kind of streaky and you can see the color beneath. And right here too. I kind of like that. I think this looks kind of like a dude. An abstract dude. So there you go. I finished this one too. This was the other side of that one. Very different. Very black. And then this side. See, and this one has like yellow and orange, but it's very black. And then this side is a completely different image. Completely different. So, I like it. I think I did what I was intending to do, which was abstract. I like the white lines because I felt like it was a little too dark. So I felt like the white lines lightened it up. And the white lines were like 3 coats each, if not more. So, yeah. So I'm done. Do you know what this means? I'm completely done with all my jigsaw puzzles. Yay! So now I just have to let them dry, and then I'm gonna cut these edges off and chop them into jigsaw puzzles. So, yeah. The reason I'm gonna cut them off is some of these, they're double-sided. It's a piece of canvas on this side. It's a piece of canvas on this side. I glued them together, laid them flat, dried them, blah, 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 blah. It was a whole process. But these edges are not perfectly glued together. So I kind of have to trim them up to make them less, like, funky. So I have to trim them. After I'm done trimming them, I have to put some sealer on all of it, because none of these are sealed. But I have to let all the paint cure and dry first. So I'm doing that. And I'm calling it done. So I'm going to have a million zillion jigsaw puzzles. Done. Done, done, done. So, and honestly, out of all of them, this is my favorite right now. And you know what? My favorite keeps changing over time. That's a good thing, right? That, like, every time I, like, do one, I'm like, oh, I like this one the best. I actually do like this one the best. And it's one that I've worked on for months. Because I just kept layering paint. And adding more paint. And more paint. And more paint. And more paint. So it had all these like weird shapes, and I like it. So I didn't do it on camera because I was not doing it on camera. Occasionally I just want to paint and not film, especially when there are people running around my house making noise. So yeah. So you get to now see dry paint, but not paint drying. Anyway, that's my update. I am now officially done with jigsaw puzzles. Because I can't say that enough. How happy I am to be done. And I am moving on to other projects. Yay! Well, actually, I'm not moving on to other projects. This will, like, sit for, like, 2 weeks, and then I'll, you know, chop things and varnish things. I just like to pretend that I can move on to other projects. I'm going to do some watercolored bookmarks. That's my next project. So, I don't know where the rest of these went, but I got a whole bunch of these. Some of them fell down. I had them on, like, little thing. But I'm going to do a bunch of these. I am going to be making bookmarks. That is my next art project. Watercolor bookmarks because they're small and I freaking hate watercolors. So you can come back and instead of me torturing you by making you watch paint dry, but I'm actually having fun painting acrylics, now you can watch me be tortured painting something that I hate, which is watercolors, because watercolors suck. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that because we all know how much I love to torture myself. But that's what I'm doing. So I will see you guys later. Why does this have spots on it? Is that just the paper? What is going on here? Why is there a dot? I got some acrylic paint on one of my bookmarks. Oh well. See, I'm going to already start with a complication. Great. See that? See that? Great. Okay. Well, let the torture begin.